Hello, 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 Libra. It is your girl, Aqua May, and I am here to do your June reading. Hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day. We are going to tap into your energy for the month of June, see what's happening, see what's going on, all of that good stuff. Let's get it going. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you comment down below and let me know how this message resonates for you. Okay? Let's call in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, and our guides. They're here with us today to give us the messages, to help guide us through these messages so that we are successful in the month of June. Our higher selves are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So take what resonates in this reading, leave what doesn't belong to you right where it is, okay? Let's get it going. What is the message for Libra? Where are we starting at? For the month of June. What is the astrology saying? The root. What is the root? What is the root cause? What is the root issue? What is the root solution? Right? A solution that kind of helps multiple things when you get the root solution. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's like I'm seeing it as like you solving multiple issues from, you know, the bottom up, and then it starts to grow from there. Things start to flourish better. All right, so this is getting back to the root, getting back to basics, I'm hearing, right? Getting back to your core, your center. You may feel a little bit kind of deep. You feel like very, how do I say, like you're very deep in something right now. It's like you're knee high in some shit. Okay, it could be anything like that. But the root energy here in the astrology deck does talk about the grounding point, and you being grounded, right, in something, and also flourishing where you stand, right? Not being able to necessarily, you know, trees don't travel, but they do grow more and more in their environment. They adjust to their environment in different ways, right? You ever seen a tree grow through a fence, right? I'm getting that type of energy, like this unstoppable energy, willing to go through, or capable, let me say, of going through almost anything, and it won't really it won't break you. It will make you instead of break you. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Your make or break moment here could be something important for the month of June. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here with this energy? So the root chakra is also very important here. So working on your root chakra, getting yourself grounded. It's warm outside. If it's not warm where you are, find a way to still ground yourself. Hug a tree, touch a tree, you know, buy a plant for yourself, maybe something like that. Something about the air quality. I don't know. You could have air quality alerts in your neighborhood, in your town, or something like that. Something about like I'm also seeing how like kind of resources are being, how do I say, like the flowers are blooming at this time. They definitely are. All right, let's see. What else do we have for Libra for this month of June? What is the message for my dear Libras? Thank you. We have the throat chakra. It's nice. That is energy of air, right? Libra is air energy. So talking, communicating, networking, listening, though also with the throat chakra, because communication is a back and forth thing. So having to listen to people, having to understand things, having to ask questions, having to dig deeper, right? You may have been asking a lot of questions lately, and you're finally getting some answers. You're getting feedback. All right, you have the Two of Pentacles here, movement, choices, and decisions. Let's get another card. Obviously, you got some decisions to make about what you want to do, but I see growth here. You have the rings, you have this leaf, this flower blooming here. You have all these coins, and this energy is the air energy. It's like almost, it's nothing in it but the clouds and air, because it's every and anywhere. If you're trying to promote yourself at this time, yeah, the Eight of Wands is at the bottom. If you're trying to promote yourself in some sort of way, or you're trying to do something, it's like you have to be a little more proactive, a little more active to be chosen maybe, or get the opportunity. You could be bidding for something, and you have to put in the highest bid or the earliest bid or something like that. Be mindful of the other bidding. Something here about bidding, right? Bidding your options. But you also have the Four of Wands, which is very good. I feel like you win something. You are solidified. You are, you know, entering into the next phase, because I feel like you've been kind of picked, approved, access granted type of energy, foundations and achievements. You stepped through the right door, you made the right choices, you traveled down the right avenues, you traveled something also about traveling. Your voice is also making people, like the things that you're saying are changing people's minds and opinions about things, right? You're very influential in that way, where you can make something sound really good and draw somebody to it, right? You can draw people onto your team. You can network more. You can, grow this foundation better because it's like you're doing this active actions. You're talking, you're out there, you're putting yourself out there in different places. You're, maybe doing like some sort of public speaking. You are doing some sort of selling maybe. Okay, but I feel like everything is going in a very good direction at this time. I love that energy. Let's keep it moving for my Libras for the month of June. What are we doing here for my Libras? The moon. Your dreams may be very important. You may be having very vivid dreams at this time. It's like pay attention to what you're seeing in your dreams. And I feel like you're also working in silence in a lot of ways. You're working on things in quiet. You're working on things internally, right? How you making sure you have like a balanced emotional state so that the Lover's card is having some sort of balance. Secret partnerships I just heard, or partnerships that are like you start to work with people, but you don't necessarily, the work isn't seen yet, or, this things aren't quite totally solidified, but it's like agreements being made, contracts are being talked about, the terms and conditions of a situation. It's like not the surface level stuff. It's what's under the surface here. Something here is under the surface. You have the Four of Cups. You may feel like you haven't quite figured it out. You haven't quite figured out what's the root of the problem yet. You're trying to see it, but while still having faith at this time, right? Keep the faith, keep hope alive. Don't give up on the situation I'm hearing, even though it may seem a little confusing, or it seems like you may have made a choice to commit to something, or you agreed to something, but it doesn't seem to be moving in some sort of way, all right? You're not getting the response that you thought you should get. You have the Ten of Cups here, though. This is good energy. So the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups is like kind of removing yourself sometimes from a situation to allow things to just naturally flourish, naturally come together here. With this Four of Cups, it's like especially with the Lovers here, something has to naturally come together with the Moon as well. It's not about that energy of like, the Moon is not forceful, but it's very influential, right? So it influences our emotions. It influences kind of the way how the plants even grow, how something grows, how sort of cycles of things. It's like you got to know with the Moon what cycle you're in. And I feel like that helps you with the root. Maybe studying astrology a little bit more to coincide your movements and your actions with what's going on in the stars, right? Knowing what's happening, what planets is transitioning. It's a lot of different things here, and I can even see here where it's like a schedule change as well, some way. So the star is here with the throat chakra. That's Aquarius energy with this throat chakra. With the star card. You have the Moon, which is Cancer. You have Gemini, which is the Lovers, and you have Aquarius energy with the Knight of Wands. Speaking up about something in like not backing down from what it is that you want. Like if you need to do something in a particular way because it gets the job done, then do it by all means. But like do it. Be kind of a little more forceful in the energy, right? Of if you know how something is going to happen, step in right there, right? So because it's like you're studying the astrology of something, you're studying the patterns of something, and you're moving in at strategic moments. You're stepping in at the right times, where it's like you're putting yourself out there in the front, right? So if it's like somebody is there and everybody's supposed to meet with this person, right? At 10 o'clock, you're there at 9 o'clock, you're there the day before, and you're already meeting them. You're already scoping out the situation. You're already looking at how to play your hand when the actual time arrives for something. I love this energy for you, Libra. Because I feel like you like this type of energy. It's almost like a kind of a cat and mouse type of thing where you have to chase something down to get it, to be the first one, to be the, on the right side of something. With the Four of Pentacles, yeah, you're holding your spot. You're maintaining your spot. You're solidifying your spot. Yes, I love this. The Four of Pentacles. But it's telling you also don't overdo it too much. Like, do what you got to do. Plant your seed and let it grow with this root energy. Plant that seed and let it do exactly what it needs to. You don't got to, it's like the small influence, right? Those small seeds, you plant it, you know you got to water it, and that's that. You may give it something good to speed up the process, or to kind of, like I said, put your name out there, put your face in somebody else's. I feel like you could be trying to grab somebody's attention. Like you want to be the one, and it doesn't have to be in like a love situation. This could be like a job. This could be, you know, some sort of opportunity. I hear, and I'm if you're a little more old school, it's like I'm seeing that energy of you being on the phone trying to call the radio station to be on the radio, right? To get your voice heard, to get your song choice played or something like that, right? But you know that that line is usually really busy. So it's like you have to be on it. You have to stay on it. You have to know that, okay, right after commercial break, they're going to get all the calls they want to get. Maybe, you know, it's just like just planning it out and strategizing. That was a lot. All right, the movements, choices, and decisions to a Pentacles energy is with the Hierophant, the Sun. I'm telling you, you have this, it's like you could sell water to a whale, my Libras. You could sell, like, you could sell a pot of hot water to lobster. And convince them that's where they're supposed to live and where they're going to flourish at the best, right? So there's like this energy, I don't want to say like manipulation, but it's very good at convincing someone, very good at being influential, being someone that people go to, right? You're the go-to person in some sort of way. You know the inside secrets of something, so you know how to navigate through something where others may have a little bit of trouble, so they would come to you, you know, understand me, for this, to help them make the right choices and decisions. You could be some type of reader or something like that. But it's like your services, your skill is definitely in the forefront right now. It's very much so, it looks good. It's very attractive, whatever it is that you're offering, that you're doing. It is like something that the people need. And this is why you're capable of like just doing what you do and winning how you're winning. The High Priestess is here. So you have the Sun, you have the Moon, you have the stars, you have the High Priestess, you have the Hierophant, and you have the Lovers. This is something coming together exactly how it's meant to. This is unity, this is harmony, this is divine masculine and divine feminine energy, right? Working their powers to the max here. You could have some sort of partner, like I'm seeing that good cop, bad cop type energy, but not really like negative, right? Somebody who could be like more aggressive on something, and the other person is like, oh, I don't mind them, and then they kind of come sweet talk something in the play, right? But it's like a game plan. It's like that tag, or not tag teaming, but knowing the energy before it even realizes what's happening, right? Giving somebody something, or, you know, influencing them to accept something before it even actually, yeah, look at that, the Six of Cups. The flowers, you're about to say the Six of Flowers. This person here is coming to this person to buy the best flowers, right? So they're going to tell them how beautiful they'll last for 4 weeks. Other people's flowers only last for 2 weeks, right? It's something like that, where I don't want to say like a pick-me type situation, but it's being able, like even a vendor who, you know, there's other people, there's other shoe sellers. So they got to be the one to say that their shoes do the best. They do this, this, that, and the third. This is really marketing yourself. This is really putting your foot in the ground, making your stamp on something as well. The quality of your work, the quality of what it is that you provide here is top notch. I can't make it up. The Queen of Pentacles, that's that top notch quality. People are going to come back. People are going to keep coming. This is something here where you have the people coming back, all right? You have a person coming back, people, or you have continuous business. Maybe you have continuous people that, whatever it is, but this is like the back and forth, right? This could be even you gaining a lot of different offers on something, and you trying to shop around for what is the best thing in this month, but you are definitely going to find it. I know that much. I can feel it, because I feel like you're putting yourself out there in the forefront. The Knight of Cups. You get what you want. You sweet talk your way in. That's what I see here, and that's a good thing. Sweet talk your way in. Don't even, it's like put that smile on, Libra. You have this way of getting people to really like you just because of your natural bubbly personality. And then you have a lot of knowledge behind that. So it's not like just this pretty face or this, well-dressed person. This is somebody with class. This is somebody with knowledge. This is somebody with talent. This is somebody with, who has gone through the ups and downs. They have a story to tell here, right? So think about that too. You have a story to tell when you go through a lot of different things, right? You can tell your story in some sort of way, and this helps to help other people to see how they can change their life and get better at what they're doing, right? So Libra, take it out of the resonance. Let's see. Hello, Sayed. Thank you for being here with me. Hit the like button if you're feeling this message, my Libras. All right, let's see. What advice do we have? We have dance. See, you're dancing your way to the top. You're dancing your way through the obstacles. You're dancing around where other people may be waiting on the line that says 45 minutes. You found the way to get through the line in 10 minutes, right? You found your way to get through something even faster, even quicker. A new opportunity. I can't make it up. And both of these cards equal 5. This is 32, dance is 5, and this number, new opportunities, is number 5. All right, so a lot of different, I'm hearing grand opening type of energy, or a successful launch, a successful deal. Something is very successful. You're going to be celebrating this month. Animals, so about getting outside again. Number 34, excuse me. So getting outside, being active in the environment. Where's here we go. Okay, why is dance here? For my Libras, what is the advice here with the dance? Look, the 6 of Wands, it came out again. This is your mind as well dancing. It says it's time to dance to your favorite music. So the 6 of Wands can be your thoughts, your music. What are you playing? What's the soundtrack of this trip, of this journey, of this part that you're going through, right? And it says, it's a time to dance to your favorite music, and a good time to have, I'm going to try it again, Libra. I'm over here tongue twisted. It's time to dance to your favorite music and have a good time with your friends. So you could be convincing your friends to come out and hang out with you, party with you, do something, celebrate in some sort of way. But this is also telling you to just go. Like, if you don't feel like you necessarily have anybody to do it with you, do it on your own and see what happens. You might meet new people. You might, start talking to somebody and you realize, hey, me and this person is alike. And then you build a new friendship. You build a new business partner. So also don't feel, because I see this 4 of Cups, like nobody wants to maybe do something with you. It's been a little hard to find somebody who is on the same wavelength as you, right? But now it's like I feel like you definitely find that you're starting to meet new people, because that's what's supposed to happen. You're going to meet people on your frequency. That's the divine feminine message for this week too. So the new opportunity is something that puts you in a state of like excitement. It puts you in a space where you're ready to get started on something. It's like you're building on something here, right? It gets you excited. Some exciting new opportunities are coming up for you. So get yourself ready, get prepared. The work you've been doing, you're going to have to continue it because it's bringing you what you need. And the animals card, you have the 4 of Cups again. So it's telling you animals, like, sometimes you just need to have a chill, all right? With all of this that's going on, enjoy the good time. Enjoy a quiet and downtime too here, because you have the home and foundations card here, which is the 4 of Wands. So yes, you get into the door, but once you get into the door, get yourself comfortable. Like, feel really comfortable so you don't feel like you're out of place in this new opportunity, or you don't feel weird dancing out and showing yourself. Like, just get comfortable. Something about the comfort level. The Queen of Pentacles is here. Get your makeup ready. Get your outfit ready. Transform yourself with this 2 of Pentacles. And then, oh, wow. The 8 of Wands here. Well, I mean, the 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here with the, in the Death card? Animal. So you may, I don't know, Libra, you may have a pet that passes away this month. You have the 8 of Swords, the Death card, and the 4 of Cups. That's kind of interesting. But I also see this as a changing of, like, you're leaving behind what was binding you, what was keeping you kind of just sitting there, maybe even feeling bored, or maybe feeling not successful or something like that. It's like things start to change. And the 8 of Wands is also a blocking out of outside interference and just going through the transformation, going through this uncomfortable state, because I don't really feel like it's too uncomfortable, but you may not feel like you have someone, or people can truly feel how you understand what you're going through, right? Even though it may look great on the outside, you may still have some anxieties and some, frets about how something is going to move along, which is natural. Yeah, the Three of Wands is at the bottom. Okay, where's my deck? Let's get it, Libra. What are the last messages for my Libra here? Ooh. Number 30. So I'm hearing 30 days. Your birth chart. Get to know yourself. I told you that. That's the first card I said. Get to know your astrology chart. Look into your own natal chart, your own birth chart. If you don't know your time of birth, it's fine. You know the day and where you were born, hopefully. You can put that in and find out a lot of information about yourself. Give yourself time. There's something here about understanding all parts of yourself. Number 30 is a sense of a completion, like the 30-day cycle, right? You get to the 30th day, some type of completion. But get to know yourself, because you have a lot of different cycles that you go through on a personal level. And even if you're not an astrologer, you can still just go online and start to ask questions, right? ChatGPT is a great tool. Virgo energy is here. Something about a Virgo. Maybe a Virgo can help you to understand your birth chart in some sort of way. You may have Virgo in your chart and you don't realize, and it actually is the reason why you have some sort of success, or why you have some sort of blockage in your life. So you need to figure out where the Virgo is in your chart and really focus on that. Not really only focus on it, but focus on it to a point that it helps you to be better, okay? So you have December here. The ending of something here about this. Yeah, clear out the energy. There's something here about ending a cycle here, because you're getting to know yourself better. Because December is the end of the year, right? You have September. So your birthday may be September 30th. It doesn't have to be December 30th, May 30th. All right, you have the number 20 here as well. The number 5, 30 and 20 is 50. Cold. Somebody may get sick. Be mindful if you are. Take your vitamins, take your herbs. You have the 31st. I'm hearing like a fresh start. Something is balanced so that you can move on from it in some sort of way. It says don't believe the hype here. So somebody may be hyping you up about something, or somebody may be feeling like you're too good to be true or some sort of way, but it's like you're about to prove them otherwise, right? That you're a boss, that you're not just all talk. You could show what it is that you can do. Empress energy. I'm not lying to you. You're very confident here this month, so stay that way. You should be, my Libras. Playful. The number 4 and the number 19 is here as well with playful. Okay. And then you have it's your choice here, because the deck is in 2. I'm going to show you. It's your choice. And you have cinnamon. Healing, prosperity, protection, purify, success. Okay. So that's really good energy. Use cinnamon. Put it in your coffee. Chew on a stick. Put it in your pocket. I don't care. Put it on your hands and put it on your forehead. Say a prayer. But cinnamon is good for you at this time. All right, my Libras, I do love you, and I will talk to you later. I'll be back with more doses. Bye.